So real quick, friends, I just want to check in from time to time to make sure you're not getting frustrated with a technological step. So what I did was I went ahead and slammed all the data in L1, just like you guys did. And I just ran it all in L1. Some of you are having issues when you go to graph your data. So for example, if you try to just use the plots that we just had on, and you go to Zoom 9, got it. Who's getting this error? Who's getting invalid div? Exactly, exactly. The problem is, and this is TI 1980Es. DIM stands for dimension. Don't memorize this. It stands for dimension. Dimension is the computer science geeky term for how long a list is. When you see invalid dim, it means there's a problem with one of your lists. That doesn't mean you put anything in your TI wrong. It means in this case you're trying to graph something that isn't there. When you hit Zoom Stat, whoops, when you're in the plot menu and you're looking at plot 1, you're trying to get plot 1 to graph, can you see what it's pulling from in plot 1? It's pulling from the X list, which is L1, but it's trying to pull the frequencies from L2, but I cleared my L2 out because there are no frequencies. It's raw data, right? So what you want to have with raw data is you want to have the number 1 where it says frequency. Does that make sense? So if you put the number 1 there, this is like we had Thursday of last week with the weight loss data on the data sheet. When you have raw data, there's no frequencies. You just count everything one time. So you would just you would put no, Kevin, for frequencies, no. That way it sets it to 1. No, that's the TI-89. You would put a number 1 there instead. Now, watch this. This happens. If you try to type the number 1, how many of you are getting the letter Y? Yeah. Bug. Cesar, fix this. What you got to do is when you click down there, hit the alpha button first. It's the same thing that happened before, Andrea, with your comma button with J. Same exact thing. Just hit 1 then. Golden. Now when you go to Zoom Stat, you actually get a graph that's feasible.
So hit stop now.
Cool? That should get your dimension error taken care of. Let's figure out what's going on with the TI otherwise. Or